to my podcast, Cosmic Insight Astrology. This is Christina. If you have a Pisces rising, Pisces sun, or Pisces moon, this is your 2022 December astrology forecast. All right, Pisces, this is the last forecast of the year. And I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a peaceful and happy Kwanzaa, and a wealthy, abundant, healthy, and joyous Happy New Year. Okay, let's see what kind of opportunities you will have in December and what kind of challenges you will need to face. As it is, December is a very busy sky. So let's see. December starts actually with Mars and Venus opposition. And, you know, the ultimate lovers, the male and the female. Mars actually is in retrograde in Gemini. And Mars doesn't like to be in retrograde because Mars is very impulsive energy. It is a courageous, brave, fiery, impulsive energy. And in retrograde in Gemini, it's very frustrated. It feels like a toddler who is forbidden to move, so has some kind of tantrums and anger and sadness. It also can represent, so listen that in your fourth house, it could represent some kind of conflict with your children or family members, all right? It could also represent some kind of issue because Gemini rules kids and, you know, some kind of respiratory illness with your children, with your grandchildren, with your dependent, the youth over there. And then, you know, it's in your fourth house and 10th house matters. Pisces who are working, actually, it could be conflict between the work, between your career and your family. You might work a lot and your family doesn't like it. You're taking time away from them and actually they are angry because of that. All right. It could also be like you, because of we're going to have also a Neptune and a Mercury square at the beginning of the December, and Neptune also, that is your ruler, going direct on the 3rd. And it is a square over here, which is representing some kind of communication issues, some kind of lies. And where is the lie coming from? Look at that. Mercury actually gonna be in your 10th house of your career, your reputation. Somebody gonna lie about you. Somebody wants to actually shade your reputation. And, or actually, if you are on stage, a motivational speaker, a YouTuber, or something like that, people can actually, you know, like either spam you or it could be like you can have some kind of trolls, like YouTube trolls, and, you know, they lie about you, they're trying to ruin your reputation. It could be also like you are a little bit delusional, you expect way too much from your job right now, from your career, and you know, it's not going to just happen because, you know, success doesn't come overnight. All right, let's go and move forward. Look at that. We're going to have actually December 6, Mercury going to Capricorn, and December 9, Venus going to go Capricorn. So we're going to have here, guys, 11th house matters, hopes and wishes. We're going to have a stellium in Capricorn here. We don't really like Capricorn though, but you know, it still could be some kind of settlement money from your career. So it could be very positive for some of us. Over here, we're going to have to talk about a little bit December 7th when we're going to have the full moon in Gemini. Okay, look at that. It's going to happen in 16 degrees Gemini. So the moon and the sun is opposing to each other, and the sun and Mars opposing to each other, and the moon is conjunct with Mars retrograde. So there is anger, there is miscommunication within the family. There could be like not your close family, it could be the relatives, you know, there is going to be like family gathering, and perhaps you don't want to go, perhaps they are talking bad about you, perhaps they are attacking you, perhaps, you know, there is some kind of political issue and misunderstanding, or maybe even, yeah, it could be political, because 10th was represented by Capricorn, and that's politics. So it could be some kind of political misunderstanding in the family, or disagreement in the family. Okay, so let's see, where is Venus going to be here? Venus going to be 27 degree Sagittarius, and Sagittarius actually 27 degrees is the galactic center. It's opening up a gate, the galactic center, liberation, a loving energy, or money is coming from your career, and it's liberating you. Finally, you see the end of the tunnel. Finally, you feel like, okay, I can succeed in this. And I will have like really good reputation finally over here. And my career is growing, or it could go global, or I can travel with my careers for some reason. If you are taking on stage, because 10th house is stage, you know, motivational speaker, then you are shining over there. Venus is really attractive and shining over there. Okay, let's move forward. So we're going to go to December 18, when Sarah's going to move in Libra, but actually I'm going to animate the chart on the 23rd, when we're going to have the new moon. So December 18, we're gonna have Ceres moving to Libra. Ceres is the goddess of agriculture. It's planting new seeds, but also with fears and with doubts. So Ceres in Libra in your 7th house. So you might want to renew your relationship. You might want to start a new business, but you know, the new business, or get a new business partner. But you know, it is like, should I start this? Should I not? I'm not certain about this. You know, like it could be some of you going to get married, or going to get a proposition, and you know, you are like, oh, I'm not sure. I want it, and I know it could be amazing, like growing something new, but I also have some kind of fear, because it's new. I don't know this way yet. And that's why is it really fearful. So also you can have some kind of fears to losing a business partner, a business, or a significant other, some kind of fear that is only in your head, and or maybe it's an intuition. And then what we have to check here also, we're going to have Jupiter. Jupiter is your ruler. And it went back to your sign in November and December, and November 23rd went direct. So it was really positive in 12th house matters. So you, even if you felt maybe a little bit melancholic, you will find a way to heal yourself mentally, to get out from a depression or melancholy, or if you had some kind of addiction issues, because Pisces could have that, then you are capable to heal that. And you know, any addiction could be anything, because people are right away when I say addiction, no, I'm not drinking, I don't use drugs. Addiction could be watching movies, addiction could be cleaning, addiction could be coffees, addiction could be running, guys. If you do that all the time and you are obsessed with that, and you can't relax until you run, there is an obsession addiction. So it could be anything. But you know, Jupiter, your ruler, your ancient ruler, it's going to Aries, and it's going to be 0 degrees Aries. It's going to be on the world axis. It's karmic, it's anaretic, it's something major, magnifies first house matters. And Aries is really bold, it's courageous. So you will be capable to start something new. You want to renew yourself. You want to present yourself to the world differently. You're going to talk out, and you're saying your truth, and you won't care anymore. You can stay really authentic, and with this kind of Jupiter Aries things. But also some of you could come off like really arrogant. And you know, yeah, it could be an issue for some Pisces here right now. But definitely it is like, all right, I want to renew myself. Aries is a youthful energy. I want to feel like young again, and expensive, and you know, it's like it's fast. It's like, all right, maybe a fast metabolism. Maybe it's some kind of generosity. And you know, in the first house, I'm going to be generous with myself because most of the time I don't spend anything on myself, but it's typical Pisces though. But right now I feel like I have to spend on myself. I worth to be celebrated. I worth to have things and expensive things. And because Jupiter is expensive. And Chiron also going to go direct in your first house. So if you felt like you are wounded in the body, maybe you had some kind of eye issues, and Chiron moving direct, it could be either you healed yourself, or, you know, or it could be some kind of surgery and you actually heal your, some kind of laser surgery for your eyes, and something on your head, ear could be as well. You know, Aries also could be an inflammation, because, you know, Aries is definitely could be inflammation in medical astrology, and Jupiter over there, if some of you did have some kind of inflammatory issues, you know, it can expand it. So be careful, definitely. And because Aries is impulsive, it could be like you will have so much energy like you never had before, and you want to run, you want to start a new sport, you feel like I can do everything by myself. And that's the issue over there. That's when you can hurt yourself and can get something, your ankle is inflamed, is swollen because of that kind of impulsiveness. So careful, definitely. And then we will have to talk about this new moon in Capricorn in your 10th house. Look at that Capricornian energy in your 10th house of career, reputation, red carpet, motivational speaking, stage. So that is definitely an opportunity to have a new career. It could be very powerful because Pluto's still here. It could be really loving. You will be beautiful on stage and you will feel the love from the people. And, you know, Capricorn ruled by Saturn. Saturn is long-term. So whatever you build right now, whatever you start with this new moon right now, it's gonna stay permanent in your life. It's a long-term. It's not just a flame here. So this is good. Definitely really, really good. All right. The new moon, however, squares with Jupiter, the riches, the generosity. But, you know, the square is a Martian energy, so it's really eager to change. It's courageous to change. So perhaps it's like I'm going to ask for promotion. I'm going to ask for these jobs, and you know, I'm going to want to be on stage, and I will get it. Also going to actually square with Ceres in your 7th house. So, you know, your significant other might be upset. You are very busy and you are constantly on stage and, you know, at work, and you are focusing in your career and they get less attention. But other than that, it's really positive. And what you have to know, Mercury is going retrograde. Shadow on the 8th of December, retrograde on the 29th of December. So you will get back an opportunity, for example, in your career. So that's why I said the focus is going to be here, because 7 is the new moon. I mean, 23rd is the new moon. 7 is the full moon here, right? And then everything is about a new beginning, or maybe it is something coming back to you, an opportunity. Maybe you lost some kind of opportunity to shine previously, but this is the time right now when you're going to be asked again, and they're gonna reach out again, and you're going to get that stage. You know, like if you are an actor and you went for audition after audition, this is when they are reaching back out. All right, guys, that was your last forecast of the year. I wish you a beautiful, happy new year and healthy. If you wish to buy some reading for your loved ones from me, check out my website. There is multiple opportunities. And my website is www.urbanwitch.org. please comment in the comment section. Let me know how did it work out for you. And I see you in January. Bye for now.